Apparently it wasn't real urgent. It happened in August and it didn't get arrested till, or authorized till recently, but, sorry, Michelle, I should have given you a heads up on that.
Sorry.
You too, Jeanette. I had it last night. I just stuck it in the pile and didn't realize it until I pulled it out. All right, that's everybody that's on the list, but I've got a couple of pre-trials that are done by Mr. George.
Your Honor,
Yes,
I have another arraignment, unless I missed it. I think she's still sitting here. Tanisha Griffith.
all right. Well, there's a warrant out for her. Somehow she got past the bailiffs without getting on the list, but we'll talk to her. Tanisha Griffiths. All right, this is a state statute case. You got a ticket here in St. Joe County, US 12 and Schimmel Road for driving with a suspended driver's license on December 8th of 2024. Driving suspended is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Carries 2 points on your driving record. You got the ticket and then you never showed up for your arraignment in January of 2025. So we did a show cause. That didn't happen. And then they issued a warrant for your arrest. And that was Judge Pattison. No, I think so. Then you called in August and said, do I have a warrant? And they said, yes. And then you called again on January 5th and said there was a warrant and said, I talked to you last time and said you needed to get here. So you're here now.
Yeah,
So-
I tried to pay over the phone. They said I should just come into the court date.
Say that
I
again?
tried to pay over the phone.
Well, you haven't been convicted of anything yet.
Well, I had like a warrant. I was trying to get
Yeah,
clear
well-
the warrant.
Yeah, well, you're here. I can recall the warrant. Now you live in Riverview, Florida.
No, not a warrant.
Where do you live?
I live in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
All right, we'll get your address before you go. All right, defendant here live for arraignment. Recall warrant. You don't have a license.
Yes, I do.
Do you have a license
Mhm.
now?
Yeah, I have it on me.
From where?
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Oh, you have a Michigan license?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
You want it?
Okay, well, that changes things. Let's see if we can get a prosecutor to talk to you. The way to deal with a ticket is not to ignore it, which you did, which,
I honestly did not know until they told me. The CPS people I deal with told me about it.
okay.
And now wait, because I got some money, so I was trying to pay it when I just called.
All right, well, have a seat. Hold on to your license. Mr. Hoff is in the same boat. Now, I was told by Judge Pattison, the prosecutor was going to be willing to do these instant pretrials. Which would be wonderful. The cities are certainly willing to do it. All right, we got another instant pretrial. Hopefully Abigail or somebody's available to talk to this lady. All right, well, let's see who else is here. We had some other thing. We got a late start right off the bat. So let's see, is Rhonda Moser is not here. Caleb Stainer isn't set till 10:30. Logan Herrick isn't set till 11. So Rhonda Moser was set for sentencing at 8:30 this morning on a charge of driving suspended. She has failed to appear. She has other unpaid fines, which is why I delayed this. She was charged with driving suspended. She has a number of previous driving suspendeds and unpaid fines and costs. She missed several court dates. We finally got her in here. She entered a plea on October 29th. I set the matter for sentencing today to give her time to pay fine and costs. I'm gonna do a bench warrant. No bond. Judge. 48-hour hold. Miss Moser, if you're watching this or somebody sees you, you need to get in here. I gave you a break to give you time to pay this. Apparently you didn't pay it. Now you didn't show up. All right, let's see who else is here. I might just take roll right now. Is Adam Montgomery here? Ryan Morgan? Willard Pelfrey? Gregory White? Sorry, what's your name, sir? Oh, yes. Yeah.
Ivan Montoya.
Right here, sir.
Oh, it's a pretrial. And Gabriella Flores. All right. We heard anything from the prosecutor regarding our two needed instant pretrials? We'll deal with our no-shows here in a minute. Gabriella Flores. Good morning. Are you Gabriella M. Flores?
I am.
You got a ticket for no valid operator's license that we get 1 million of, and you also had a civil infraction of impeding traffic. Mr. Tim George, the city attorney, has dismissed the impeding traffic case. That will save you $105. And he has dismissed the no ops charge for a plea to allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. There they are. Allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code is kind of a strange statute. It's good for a couple reasons. It doesn't carry any points. It doesn't get abstracted to your license and won't affect your ability to keep or maintain your driving privileges. However, it is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $100. I'm going to give you a fine and I'm going to give you some time to pay it. So you must have done some things in the meantime. They adjourned this. In the meantime, you got your permit and now you're on the path to getting your license. You have to speak your answer.
Yes.
I say, good for you. Absent this, that probably wouldn't have the impetus to make you do it, but you've done it. So if you got a no ops, it would undo your attempt to get your permit for probably 180 days. So by this plea, it won't affect your ability to keep or maintain your driver permit and get your license. Do you understand?
Yes.
Other than the plea agreement that was done here, did anybody promise you anything to get you to plead to this?
No.
Or threaten you?
No.
This applies to everybody that's here. Do you understand that if you do plead to this charge, you'll be giving up your right to have a trial in front of a judge or jury? Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you had a trial, you'd have the right to be represented by an attorney. Ms. Jackson is here as the public defender, but you could also hire an attorney of your own choosing if you wished, or ask me to appoint an attorney. If you had a trial, you'd have a right to have any of the witnesses for or against you subpoenaed to come to court so they could be questioned under oath. You would have the right to take the witness stand and testify on your own behalf. But you don't have to, because you have a right not to testify, and if you did not wish to testify, the judge or jury could not hold your silence against you, and you have the right to be presumed innocent unless the state was able to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Understand?
Yes.
All right, everybody else got theirs in writing, but there's 4 people here who may enter a plea, so I thought I'd just go through it. All right, were you driving that day on October 11th? And you didn't have a valid license at that time?
It was in October 11th.
Let's see what the date was. That's what it says here, October 11th, October 31st,
Yes.
Halloween. All right, thanks. Where were you going?
I pick up an elderly gentleman from a nursing home and I take him to breakfast.
Good for you. Maybe somebody will do that for me one day. I like to go to breakfast. Anyway, you owe a $100 fine, a $75 crime victims' rights fee, and a $50 state minimum fee. The civil infraction is dismissed. Was there some sort of an accident or something?
No, it was an intersection that can get very congested. So it was a semi truck and he made too much of a wide turn. So I stayed behind the white line, but because he was directly in front of me, I waited for my green arrow so that I could then turn. So I went slightly a ways and then I turned safely. But then the officer told me that I went over.
That charge is dismissed, so I guess we don't need to worry about that. Can you pay that fine today, or do you need some time to pay it?
I need some time.
Can you pay it by, if I give you until February 28th?
Yes.
All right, you're good to go. Thank you. If you need more time, come see us. The total's $225. The goal is to get the fine paid, not to put you in jail. So hopefully you can pay the whole thing by then, but if you need more time, let us know. All right, you're good to go. Thank you. Ivan Hernandez Montoya. Have we got any response from the prosecutor yet on those 2 pretrials?
Yeah.
No, I was talking to the staff. Yours, you got charged with open intox and no proof of insurance. Open intox is a misdemeanor. It doesn't carry any points. Your blood alcohol was 0.000. But in Michigan, it's illegal to have open intoxicants in a motor vehicle. How old are you, sir?
23.
All right, so you're of legal age. Oh, this isn't in my queue. But Intox, my old chief assistant used to say it might have been the smallest misdemeanor there was. There's some others, trespass and some others that are pretty minor, but there is nothing in here. You got stopped at 8:30 at night on November 25th. No proof of insurance, carries $150 fine, but that's dismissed. You have a valid driver's license. You were in front of Judge Pattison and he set it for a prosecutor pre-trial. I'm not sure why they didn't do it right away. Anyway, they had one, so you had to come back. They're dismissing the no insurance and you're going to plead to open intox. Is that correct?
Yes.
What was in the car?
The beer bottle.
All right, it had some beer in it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that ain't exactly the crime of the century. What do you do, Mr. Hernandez Montoya?
I'm working in the RVs in Middlebury.
Are you missing work right now?
Yes.
So you had to come back?
Yes. Well, I missed I missed,
He missed 2 days.
no, just today.
All right.
The last time I went to work, but I left early.
Okay. That's why I want the instant pre-trials to, it's much less of an inconvenience if we can do it right now and resolve it right now, and some of these are pretty simple. All right, because it was just I'm gonna reduce the fine. Usually when there's a civil infraction, I make the fine 100, but I'm gonna make this one 75. $200, $75 fine, $75 crime victims' rights fee, and a $50 state minimum fee. That's $200. Can you pay that today, or do you need time to pay it?
I need some time.
Same thing, February 28th. That ought to be more than enough time, about 2 months. Can somebody give me some feedback on whether we've heard from the prosecutor?